Have you ever ordered food, felt excited, and then opened the bag and thought, wait, this is not what I ordered? Hi everyone, I'm Jason, and this is Jason's Easy English, a podcast that helps you improve your English and learn about everyday life in the U.S. with clear, understandable episodes in authentic, everyday language. Today, I'm going to tell you a story about ordering Chinese food using a delivery app and getting the wrong thing. It's a fairly common situation, and it's perfect for learning English you can actually use. If you like learning English through real-life scenarios, be sure to follow this podcast on your favorite podcast platform. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. So let me take you back to a Friday night. I was tired, I didn't feel like cooking, and I was really craving Chinese food. To crave something is that strong feeling when you really want a specific food. Like in Portuguese, você está com muita vontade de comer aquela coisa, right? Or in Spanish, sentir o tener un antojo. I opened the delivery app on my phone and started scrolling. After a minute, I found a Chinese restaurant I liked. The pictures looked great, and I thought, okay, this is perfect. I ordered orange chicken, fried rice, and egg rolls. Before paying, I checked everything one more time. Then I paid and started to keep an eye on the delivery. There's a new expression, to keep an eye on. That means to watch or to check something carefully, similar to ficar de olho in Portuguese, ficar de olho, or in Spanish, estar pendiente. This is a very American behavior, by the way. We love watching that little map on the delivery apps. We see the driver move, stop, move again, and then stop, and we think, why are they stopping there? About 30 minutes later, my phone buzzed, and the app said, delivered. I opened the door, and the food was there. I felt happy. I brought the bag inside, and I sat down to eat. But when I opened the bag, something was wrong. Instead of orange chicken, I had spicy tofu. Instead of fried rice, I had plain steamed white rice. And there were no egg rolls. I just stared at the food for a second. I felt torn. Torn means when you have two opposite feelings at the same time. In Portuguese, you might say, eu me senti dividido, right? Or Spanish, dividido. I felt torn. Part of me thought, I don't want to complain. But another part of me thought, but this wasn't what I ordered. Many English learners feel this way. You don't want to sound rude, especially in another language. In the U.S., though, it's okay to speak up politely. So, I decided not to let it slide. To let something slide means to ignore a problem, right? In Portuguese, deixar passar, or in Spanish, dejarlo pasar. So I decided not to let it slide. I opened up the app and I clicked on the Help button. There was a message box, so I wrote something very simple. Hi, I think I got the wrong order. I ordered orange chicken, but I received tofu. That's it. I wasn't angry, no long explanation, just clear, calm English. A few minutes later, the app replied and apologized. The restaurant said they would make it right. To make something right means to fix a mistake. Resolver a situação, or in Spanish, arreglarlo. They said they would make it right. They asked if I wanted a refund or a new delivery. I chose the refund because I was already hungry and a little tired. After that, I looked at the tofu again and thought, well, maybe I'll try it. It wasn't what I wanted, but honestly, it wasn't terrible. And that's the lesson of this episode. When something goes wrong, you don't need perfect English. You just need simple, direct, polite English and a calm tone. All right, I hope that story was interesting and understandable. But before I let you go, let's review the main points of today's podcast. Today, we learned about ordering food with a delivery app and getting the wrong order. We learned craving, which means when you really want a certain food. We used to keep an eye on, which means ficar de olho or estar pendiente, right? To watch something carefully. We talked about feeling torn or dividido, right? When you have two opposing feelings, you feel torn. We learned let it slide, which means to ignore a problem. Deixar pasar, dejarlo pasar. And finally, we used make it right. When a company fixes a mistake, sometimes we have to insist that they make it right. Most importantly, again, we learned that simple, polite English is usually enough in everyday situations. In fact, sometimes less is more. Well, that's all I have for today. I hope you were able to understand most of the episode and learn something new and useful for real life. Be sure to follow or subscribe to this podcast, and please share Jason's Easy English with your friends who are also learning English. Thanks again for listening. I'll see you next time.